right, guys, here it is, episode 7, part 3 of season 2 of Arcane. And man, I'm still thinking about the last few episodes from part 2, specifically episode 6, in which we potentially saw Isha sacrifice herself to, save obviously her relationship with, Jinx and all of that. It was a really emotional episode, and we're still trying to figure out exactly what Jace is up to, where exactly Mel is, and there's a lot of questions and only 3 episodes to answer them. So I'm really interested to see kind of how things play out. And I mean, I don't know, it's really sad to think about it's really sad to think about part 3 and realize that this is kind of the end. This is the end not only of season 2, but this is the end of the show. And so, while it is a little emotional and kind of bittersweet, I'm excited to see kind of how it ends and really excited to share that experience with each and every one of you. So thank you so much for allowing me to share this experience with you guys. Anybody that's checked out these videos and watched this series along with me, thank you so much. And if you're seeing this on YouTube and you want to see the full uncut version of these episodes, you already know what to do. A link to my Patreon will be listed in the description if you guys want to check it out and come hang out with us over there. In terms of this episode, guys, we're not going to waste any time. I hope you brought the popcorn as we jump into episode 7 of season 2 of Arcane. Dude, I'm so nervous to see the aftermath of that epic fight, Oh, we finally get to see Echo. Dude, I've been wondering what happened to him.
You're beyond help. Oh, relax, Dumpy.
Yo, what the hell? He said, "No, run those hands."
Roll that.
Stay back. Oi! What in the seven sumps is all this racket?
Dude, this has got to be so trippy.
Oh, what's gotten into him?
I almost wonder if this will be... Oh, we get to see Vander. Now, I also fear that this could potentially be Echo's own form of torment, like the life that could have been, in many ways the life that should have been.
What is up with you? You've been out of it all day.
And Jinx.
In the wrong universe.
This is what happens when you stay up all night. Those synapses start firing around like drunk sluts. Still plenty of time before the competition. Okay, we'll work out the kinks. I've got you.
It's got to be tough just knowing, like, all he kind of knows.
Royalty. My liege.
Oh.
Sit down.
Hey, little man. Trouble in paradise?
Just the usual project woes.
Tell me about it. We got the hybrids to feed off the Fisher gases, but the conversion rate's way too low.
Dude, this is too much.
Just enough to...
This is like hell.
Unless you plant 1,000,000 of them.
No way we're doing that. And we've tried cultivating the soil, infusing the water. No luck. I'll be right back. Oh, no. Go. Save him from himself.
Completely different versions of the characters that we come to know.
Hey, Gert. Oh, come on.
Hey, Gert. Oh, do the Kim sisters have another? Milo here is a big fan. Like, huge.
Is that Savika?
Yeah.
Or
Let us play the party the night before that Innovators competition you all are gunning for.
I don't think so, right? She kind of looks like her, though.
You know, one thing I learned,
Dude, I miss Vander.
as good as it feels to pour everyone's drink, you need to fill your own cup every now and
Let me guess. You think I'm holding myself back?
then. I think you're too smart to spend your life in a bar.
And this version of Jinx is one that I don't think I ever thought we would see. And Harmondinger? Holy hell, dude.
One can't go shouting from the rooftops about being thrust into parallel dimensions without awkward consequences. The anomaly which dislodged us from our proverbial reality.
Oh, and he's like totally fine.
Man, I thought I was going crazy. How long have you been here?
1,128 days, 6 hours, and 20 minutes.
What? 1,000 days?
I fear he may have wound up elsewhere. The anomaly behaved differently around here.
Please tell me.
That's interesting.
That is a veritable conundrum. I'm afraid Hex Tech was never out a creation so prodigious as the Hex Gates.
No anomaly.
Oh, it isn't all bad. I've been able to accomplish wonderful things in this world. Give it time to settle. This place will grow on you, you'll see.
Oh my gosh, she's just like, yeah, we're good here.
I was gonna go see Vi. You wanna come?
What have we done?
Dude, I like Jace definitely ended up in a much darker spot, which is probably how he ended up, you know? Damn, dude, this does not look good. Why do I feel like my boy ended up in purgatory? Probably ended up fighting for his life for 1,000 days.
You.
Oh.
Did you bring me here? Where are we?
Why do I feel like that's Victor? Or like a different version of Victor? What the hell?
It can't be.
Damn.
What's with the third
Is that caused by Hextech?
You swore would win the competition, so you came to me for help.
I came to you.
So it's interesting. She still kind of lives in her same...
Alternative purpose for it.
You're the big idea guy. Sorry, sis. Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis again.
Oh.
I got the not living up to my potential speech from Vander again. That reminds
She's dead?
Damn, Vi didn't make it.
It was a mistake to come here.
What's that supposed to mean? Just because you're having a bad day, don't take it out on me.
Was it you?
You gave us the tip. We went on that job because of you.
The job. That's why there's no hex tech here.
Damn.
I'm working on it.
So he was just stuck down there.
He was my mentor. And I must destroy it. It corrupts, consumes. It's your time, Jason.
Perhaps it's time.
Yo, your boy was going mad.
It was destroyed. Please, exactly like this.
I almost feel bad for him. Okay, so he built himself a cast. Oh, that's interesting. Holy moly, man. I mean, we knew something like this must have happened. You know, for him to come out the way he did, with that look in his eye, he must have been through some serious stuff.
I had this dream where things went another way.
She looks so badass.
You don't know the toughest person in all of Zon. Nothing scared her.
No, not my sister.
Damn.
Because she was afraid.
That's actually beautiful.
You were different in my dream too.
Oh yeah, Buster? Is that what this is about? You want me to change?
No. No, you aren't the kind of person who helps other people with their project. I can't shake the feeling that that's who you're supposed to be.
You're good, Echo. I like my life. I don't want to lose what makes me, me.
She kind of sounds like Vi in a way.
All right, out with it. What do you want from me?
So I wonder if she's going to be the one to help him recreate Hextech. Dude, it's crazy that all this stuff kind of was going down while everything's happening back home. Or I guess this was in the past, technically, so... Like, this stuff already happened before the events of episode, 6. Oh, here comes that dope soundtrack. Dude, I'm telling you, they cook with the music. And what I think is so beautiful about, like, the world that they're in is that there was a possibility, like, peace could happen. Like, they all could be very different versions of themselves. And I think they're both kind of realizing that.
What does it do?
You just asked me that.
What the hell?
Too tired for games.
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, that's so trippy.
Back in time.
Zooks, how did you stumble upon that?
I was playing with inversions on Jace's accelerator.
How far did you go?
I don't know.
Going back further.
Take it slow, lad. We wouldn't want to push a new invention too far too quickly.
He's like, that's exactly what we want to do. Dude, that's so sick.
Four. The limit is 4 seconds.
Are you certain, my boy? What were the indicators?
You died?
Trust me. It's 4 seconds.
We could show it off at the party.
He's like, no, it's definitely 4 seconds.
I think I might know how to give it a boost.
A boost?
A momentary upgrade, if you will.
It's great. Where do we start?
You can start by attending your party. One's thoughts are more easily gathered in isolation. And what's the point of a device like this?
That's true. That is very true. I really hope Heimendinger doesn't betray them. He's always seemed like a good character, but, I know he worries about a future in which Hex Tech is used. I mean, exactly what they're experiencing now is, everything he was afraid of. It's still weird to see some of those characters alive.
Hey, nervous kid? Big day tomorrow.
Vander and Milo and all those.
Where's the little lady?
Not sure. She said something about making an
She does love a spectacle, eh?
You've always meant the world to me, Benzo.
I really hate what happened to him. So unfortunate.
Making a big man misty, are you? Ah, these damned allergies! I have the feeling that you'll be running this place soon.
So, there's a chance.
Oh, Silco.
Greatest thing we can do in life is find the power to forgive.
Wow. So a world in which they actually did forgive each other. I mean, this is like an Elseworld situation. Dude, the music always hits. Bruh. They just do the animation. It's just so beautiful. And they switch it up at just the perfect moments. Kind of like what we saw with the Isha scene back in episode 6.
Some night.
It's beautiful.
Where'd you learn those?
I was just following your lead.
He's got lines.
Bro, a world where Echo and Jinx got together.
I just want to thank you. For everything. I used to dream the Undercity could be like this. But somewhere got consumed by all the ways it wasn't. I gave up on it. Gave up on you.
I've never seen you give up on anything.
Dude, Echo kind of gives like Miles Morales vibes.
In one moment.
Sometimes taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind.
I promise I'll never forget this.
You better not.
Pretend like it's the first time.
Dude, this scene is beautiful. And that transition back to Jace living in an absolute hellscape. Oh man, they cook with this show. Dude, is that his hammer? It'd be crazy if that is Jace from this timeline. You know, like he didn't make it. Like, brother, what did you do? Homie built an entire hex gate.
This is where it all started, isn't it? The end of Piltover. Because of Hextech.
This is why they should have destroyed it.
Why did you ever give me this? It doesn't have to go this way, right? Just tell me there's a chance.
So that's the end of Piltover. We kind of guessed that what it was. Dude, two geniuses got stuck together. It makes so much sense. What the hell? Holy moly.
Never a dull moment. I've met you, lad. I've truly lived. What? Back in a wink. No!
Oh, he's leaving. Wait, so he wants to stay?
I won't fail.
I swear.
And he's trying to stop the destruction of Piltover. What the hell just happened? Whoa, dude. Dude, the character design of Echo in both realities absolutely cooks.
What happened?
He looks so sick. All right, guys, there you have it. Episode 7. And the question that I've been asking ever since, they got pulled into that portal, or into the Arcane. They touched the Arcane back in episode 3, I want to say. And, the question I've been asking is what happened to Echo and what happened to Heimendinger? And we kind of see it in this episode. We see that, it seems like Heimendinger potentially sacrificed himself to send Echo back. And obviously we know what happened to Jace. My theory when we saw him back in episode 6, when, I think at the end of episode 5, he kills Sallow. I knew that there had to be more to that story. And the only reason he would come back and go and kill Victor was if it was the only way. But my theory was that future Victor, like he went into the future, saw what Piltover was like, saw that it was destroyed because of Hextech, the thing that he was told to destroy. And he used it to save Victor. And because of that, it would actually result in the destruction of Piltover as we know it. And so the only reason that he would kill Victor was if future Victor had told him that it was the only way to fix everything. And although we didn't see that mysterious figure's face, I feel like it's safe to assume that it was Victor. And maybe that's something we'll see at episode 8 or episode 9, but it definitely seemed like it was Victor who sent him back and, sent him on that task to say, hey, stop this potential future. So, there was a lot of assumptions that Jace was being possessed. And, it's possible that that's still the case. But, it's really cool to see that he's actually on a mission to save Piltover, even if it means he has to do some things that to the audience in the current moment seem unseemly, like killing Victor. Definitely seemed wild. But I felt like there had to be some reason to it. So it's good to see that that's kind of being fleshed out. And man, we kind of assumed based on how Jace showed up that he had been through some stuff, but it was interesting to see kind of just how much struggle he had witnessed and how long. We don't even know how long, but if it was any indication of how long, Echo was in there, in his alternate reality, assuming it was over 1,000 days, yeah, that's pretty intense. And so I'm kind of give him a little bit more leeway about the whole situation now. But I'm excited to see kind of how things play out. It was really cool to see Echo and Jinx and their chemistry in this episode as well. And we gotta pay homage, we gotta pay respect to the animation. Once again, they find a way to absolutely cook in this episode. And the animation does this really unique thing in this show that I don't think I've seen in any other show, where they almost take it, they almost do this like completely remixed version of the animation. So we have the typical scenes that we see, but then there's moments like what we see with Isha's moment when there was like these cartoon-esque, flashbacks to her experiences with Jinx. And then we get to this episode and we see him dancing along with Jinx in this beautiful, like almost like multiverse, across the Spider-Verse kind of scene that you might expect in a show like that, with this kind of glitchy style, cartoonish animation. It looks so good. It really did. It looks so good. It's really hard to put into words. It's like the moment that you see it, you're like, wow, this is really something special. So I'm really excited to see kind of how things play out in episode 8 and episode 9. I really don't want this show to end, but I don't know. We gotta see how everything plays out. So guys, if you do enjoy this video, drop a like on it. It really helps support the channel. If you're seeing this on YouTube, we've got the full episode. It's available now on Patreon. If you hit the link in my description, you can join us over there. We'd love to have you. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Subscribe if you're new here and want to become a part of the Ultimate Watch Party. And that's it for me, guys. I'm going to jump into episode 7 now, or episode 8 of Arcane. Really excited to see you guys over there. Until then, I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well. And I will see you in the next video.